I'm currently speedrunning the Not So Berry challenge on short lifespan, and today I'm doing another CAS video because frankly I'm scared to load into my Not So Berry household. I've had issues with that save file, so we're doing some CAS today. I did another one of these videos recently and some people seemed to like it, so I'm going to do another one. I am taking Clare Siobhán's iconic Not So Berry Sims and putting them into my game with my MAXIS Match CC to see what they look like, because Claire obviously used a lot of Alpha CC, which I used to use, but now I have totally different mods folder. So I'll leave linked the first one if you want to watch that. Today we'll be doing the yellow and the grey Sims. Firstly, I will just introduce you to my yellow and grey generation Sims. This is Lulu Berry. I've been naming all my Sims after a character in a book with the same color cover as their colored generation, just for something a bit different. And at the time that I was playing yellow generation, I was reading a book with a yellow cover called Blob by Maggie Sue, but the main character in that one is called Violet, so I figured it would be weird to name her after a color that isn't yellow. So her name was Violet Lou. So I went with Lulu and spelt it this way. So this is Lulu up close, and I dressed my Sim, I don't know, a lot of cargo pants because I figured she's out working on the rocket, working on her handiness, some cargo shorts. She's very buff, and then she got a space themed tattoo. Honestly, yellow generation was not my favorite to play with, mostly because this was the one I tested out to see if I could go to university on short lifespan as well, and it didn't go so well. So that was my own fault for sabotaging my own yellow generation. So I have, again, some screenshots saved of Claire's Sim from her game so I can see what I need to kind of make her look like. So this is Saffron in Claire's game. We have like braids. Obviously she wears glasses. This is another screenshot, another hairstyle with a braid in it. So I'm going to try and find something reminiscent of that. And then for outfits, I actually think I have some of the stuff that Claire used on Saffron because she had Clumsy Alien, which is a MAXIS Match creator. So I have some Clumsy Alien stuff. So she'll probably come through with some of the stuff. But yeah, lots of knitted, cozy stuff with jeans. I really like this outfit. I feel like maybe I'll try and recreate this one because it is the most alpha out of all of the outfits. So let's have a look at Saffron. Yeah, I thought so. She's come over with some clothes. I'm wondering if this skin tone is also not in the game. Yeah, she must have had a custom one because it's defaulted to the very first swatch. Okay, hold on. Let me take off my shader. Okay, so here's in Claire's game. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit lighter. So maybe that, I don't know. And then that's with the shader on. My shader isn't as saturated as hers. I think mine's like less saturated if anything. So I'm gonna just stick with that for now. So she needs red eyes. She needs red eyes. Ooh, red is kind of crazy. Man, I think I'm going to give her like softer eyebrows, the wrong color. And then for hair color, I had mine like do the swatch that everyone hates, like the cheese one. But does that match? I guess that kind of matches, unfortunately. So we're looking for something with little braid. I kind of want to use a Clumsy Alien hair just because she wore Clumsy Alien clothes. But if we don't find something, I might go with a different creator. The space buns would be cute. I haven't even done her face. Why am I doing hair anyway? These ones have like kind of little braids coming down. Maybe that. Or I have these ones with the braid on the side. Ooh, or I have these ones with the braids here. That could definitely be an option. Or this one. Or this is a tied back option. Ooh, or this one because it has like little space buns as well and some braids. Okay, I'm going to keep that for now and let me actually do her face. I'm having trouble deciding. I don't know. This one's kind of like soft looking. Okay. And that's an eyelid overlay option. And then where's my next layer? Okay, for cheeks, I always go for a lot of blush on my Sims. I just really like to do that. So I'm going to do the same for you. Okay, maybe that's right. I don't know. I didn't check the eyelashes with glasses. So I'm going to have to check that because you need glasses. You had round glasses. Oh, they work. Okay, that's fine. These ones that are a bit bigger, not that. What color were your glasses? Oh, why did I think they were gold? They're not, they're gray. Maybe that one. Your hair's kind of going through the glasses, which is a bit annoying, but there's nothing I can do. Oh no, maybe I use these ones. Yeah, the hair's not going through that one. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I feel like something's missing, but for now, let's move on to clothes. So I already have the jumper, so I'm gonna recreate a different outfit because yeah, I already have this outfit. So I might do this one with the button up pattern and then yellow shorts. I've got these socks I already know, and then boots. In fact, let's work our way up. Let's do the socks because I know I have them. There we go. I don't think I have anything else that's similar, so I may as well just keep the same ones. And for boots, I have these we can do with yellow ribbons maybe, or I've got these bigger ones. They're a bit too high, I think. I might go with these. Oh, okay, maybe these ones are a bit better because they have the belt. I think, did her original have a belt? Yeah, it did. Okay, I think that's pretty similar. That's also kind of brown, not yellow, but look, we're working with what we've got here. Let's do the top. And I'll try not to use Clumsy Alien because that's what she would have already probably worn anyway. So, oh, that's clipping through. Yeah, because we could have done something like that. Oh, with little stars on it too. Okay. Maybe I'll just keep that in the back burner. We could change the shorts. We need a button up with patterns. Because yeah, I'm sure she would have worn probably something like this anyway. So I don't want to give her that. I feel like she might have even worn this exact top at some point. I may have to change the shorts so that we can use that other shirt that I had. Okay, these ones come in a yellow. That might be more what I'm looking for. I don't know. Now I feel like the shirt's not right. Damn it. Let's go back to the shirt. Maybe it's just the wrong pattern. Because I can give her like a yellow pattern, but then that's like a lot of yellow. Yeah, the star one is like the most right. I think maybe it's the socks throwing me off now because that's what I've got at the moment. And that's the original. The original just looks right. And this doesn't look right. Okay, let's see is there a different swatch for the socks? Maybe I just go plain on the socks. No, something's wrong. Something's wrong. It's just seeing her in my game is wrong in the wrong outfit. I don't know. I kind of want to give her this because I feel like that looks better than the one I had. But it's Clumsy Alien, which I said I wasn't going to do. But I think I have to do it. Is stripy socks in addition to stripy shirt too much? That's a lot of stripes. Do we keep with the stripes or with just yellow? Maybe just yellow, so it's a little less. I don't know. Definitely something is wrong here. Yeah, but here we have saffron close up in Claire's game. And then this is in my game with Maxis Match. And then here's the original outfit. And then this is the outfit that I've got in my game. I don't know, something's wrong. Oh, last time I also did one outfit where I just did whatever I wanted to dress, where I wasn't trying to match something. So let's do that. Let's do one outfit where I just kind of dress her however I want. And I feel like these kind of shorts might be good. Let's get rid of the socks for a second. Oh, we have the boots in yellow. So maybe we could do the boots in yellow, like big boots that she's working on her rocket in. These can maybe be... Oh, I don't like the skull on the side. I might have to change the short. Those cover the cool boots. I might have to do some cargo shorts similar to what I did for my sim. Yeah, I like her in cargo shorts. Maybe without the chain. Then I will need a yellow top because the pants are not yellow. It's not bright enough yellow. Wait, maybe now I can do this, but maybe I can put it plain yellow or maybe this. I don't know if I like that with the outfit. I don't think it goes. Let me change the shoes. Okay. Now I've kind of settled on this. She's just kind of like out working on her rocket. No, I don't know. Maybe the cargo pants are wrong because I know I dressed my sim more like, I don't know, I guess masculine-ish, but I don't think Saffron really dressed like that. So maybe if I change the shorts, it'll fit a bit better. Yeah, I think that does fit her a little more. Yeah, maybe there with that shorts. I think that's more. Okay, there we go. There's my outfit for Saffron where I just kind of did whatever I wanted and I wasn't trying to match something. And then this is the one where I was trying to match her original outfit. Definitely still prefer original Saffron, but let's move on to Grey Generation. And this is my Grey sim Celeste. The book that I named her after was actually my favorite book of all time, which is Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. And I was very close to not choosing Celeste. She was not the firstborn. The firstborn was a boy, and I was very close to choosing him because one, he was the firstborn, but two, I really liked his facial structure. I was noticing that we were starting to have this really tiny nose. Like I felt like the nose was just getting tinier and tinier, and her brother Ziggy did not have that. So I was so close to choosing him, but I really wanted to play with a girl. And I do think Celeste is really pretty. So obviously as an athletic sim, she wore lots of sport kind of focused stuff. And this was another outfit. And then I also gave her the tattoo that we got from, I think, Love Struck. I like it because there was 3 crossed out names and then 1 name at the bottom, which is perfect because in the generation rules, you have to have 3 failed romances before you marry. And then obviously she was dressed in athletic wear a lot. So she had a lot of athletic outfits. And yeah, so that is my Grey Generation sim. So let's move over to Claire's sim Ash, who has come over with a lot of clothes. So I obviously owned a lot of the stuff that she originally had. But here we have a close up of her face. I think she's so cute. cute. I really liked her in Clare's series. I think she's super cute. This screenshot's similar but a little different. I think she has freckles. Well, she has freckles in this one, but it looks like they're not as strong over here. So I don't know. I'll give her freckles maybe. And then for outfits, this I guess was when she was a younger teen. So we have high ponytail and just like regular athletic outfit. I don't know if I'll be able to recreate this one because I don't think I have anything like this. But this is, I guess, like a very alpha outfit to me. But I just don't think I can recreate it. And then I guess this was more like cozy mum outfit, which is probably easier for me to recreate. But I think I might have a lot of this stuff in my game anyway. So not as exciting. But let's just start with the face. This one, she has more purple eye makeup. And this one's less makeup. Okay, let's just see what I can do. At least she's come over with her correct skin tone, it looks like. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Okay, so her eye color is yellow, but Claire in her storyline, because she is half alien, she did have something to do with like an extra ring, which I won't be able to do. It's too alien. I could just go full alien eyes, but I don't think I will. Although, what is this? This kind of has the vibe. I might keep this eye instead of the regular yellow that I've got, because this does look more alien-esque. I don't know what, is this like a werewolf eye, or I don't know what this is, but let's stick with that. And then this one gives a lot of ear definition. I'm tempted to use one that gives a lot of definition in the ear. Yeah, I might do that. And then let's go down further. I don't know what eyelids to give you, because you have like, I don't know, not a mono lid, but I might go with that one. That looks really similar to your original eyes. And then freckles. Sometimes I just use the in-game freckles. What's that one from? High School? Oh yeah, some of them don't work over the top of the skin. This one by Twisted Cat does, but I think that's too much. Maybe this one. Ooh, or no, maybe this one. That looks more like she's just been out in the sun a little bit. That one's more on the nose, which is what I wanted. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. What did your eyebrows look like? Okay, that might be the same eyebrows that I gave Saffron, but I feel like they're like soft and cute. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And then for makeup, I've been doing these MAXIS Match eyelashes just since I'm doing a MAXIS Match makeover. Oh, I like that shape on her where it kind of flicks out. I think I'll do that. And then she does have eyeliner in one of them. So that's a lot of eyeliner. Maybe just that. Okay. And then some blush. I like to do a lot, like I said. I think that's cute. And then I have a hair that I think is pretty much exactly correct. Although this Clumsy Alien one is very close. And she did wear a lot of Clumsy Alien. But there's a different hair that I have. Maybe even the one that I used on my Yellow Gen sim. Because all these ones by Johnny Sims, I feel like. Because I want to be able to see her ears. Yeah, see, that is the hair that I used on my Yellow Gen sim, which I feel like that matches, like that's the original hair and that's that one. I think it's the same vibe, but I don't like that I can't see her ears. I don't think you can see her ears in the original, but oh wait, this Clumsy Alien one. Okay. That's my hair that I've given her, and that's the original. Very close, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this hair for one, and then I'll do another one where I can see her ears. I've also got this one, which is like a mullet almost. That's really cute on her. Okay, but for the one where I'm trying to match exactly, let's go back up to that Clumsy Alien one. Where is it? This one. I think that matches. Oh my God, she's so cute. Okay, for outfit, you've come over with an entire outfit that is already here. So let me give you another one. I'll keep that so I can reference back, but I need to give you something different. So I don't know that I'll be able to let me try, because this is like her most alpha outfit that I have saved. This one will be easier to do if we can't do the other one. So let's try this first. So shorts. Yeah, I just don't think I have it. So for shoes, again, I don't even think I will have the shoes. Okay. I think this is the best I can come up with to match. It's just not right. It's the best I can do. So instead I'm going to recreate her like mum look. So let's find some jeans, because mum jeans are a thing. These ones maybe in grey. Do I have any others? I don't know, but I'm in love with that. I don't know. What even are mum jeans? No, that's too tight. Definitely not. Okay. I think mum jeans are like looser, like this, right? I don't know. I think that's a mum jean. And then again, button up top. Hopefully I don't have the same issue again of finding what I want. Maybe I can give you this top. No, that's not right. Okay. Maybe an open one. Do I have an open one? I mean, I do have that, but that's kind of what I gave Saffron a second ago. And Clumsy Alien has a lot of what I'm after, but I don't want to use you because that's what your original design had. Oh, I could have used something like this on Saffron. That's actually really cute too. And I have a recolor, so I have so many color options. You don't really wear knitted though, so I can't use it on you. Maybe even something like this. It's just very grey. I had this trouble when I was doing my grey generation. Like everything just felt too grey. Okay, I might have to give her this in grey, and I might go and change. Oh, I guess it looks kind of different. I need to change her pants now though. Those, maybe a darker grey. Yeah, that works, I guess. A darker grey. And then for shoes, I feel like I want to give you something like you just slide them on. Maybe even these, because I feel like you're a super parent running around after kids. As a parent myself, sometimes you just throw on whatever shoes are there, or even like Uggs. Not those ones. Where's my other ones? There's like a slide. Here we go. Slide on pair. Yeah, maybe like that. Like she's just in the morning doing the school drop off, even though there's no school drop off in Sims. I kind of like that. All right, let me do one outfit where I'm allowed to just do whatever and I'm not trying to recreate something, and I want to give her different hair. Where's that tied back one I had before? Maybe something like this where we can see her ears. I think that's cute. Or is there a different tied back version? She does look super cute with short hair. I think that might be the only one I have. I thought I had another one. I think there's a Sims Trouble one that I have. Yeah, this. That's really cute. I like that, but that's a lot of hair in the back. Less in the face. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with this one. It's clipping through her ear a little bit. We're just going to ignore that. And then for outfit, I definitely want to go with like an athleisure style. I feel like, I don't know if this is international thing, but definitely in Australia, it is very common for mums to like wear athletic wear or like athleisure wear everywhere. I guess because like when you're, oh my God, wait, what is this top? I love that. I have to use that on someone. Oh, wait, this is perfect because it's like a team one, a jersey. Is that the only color? Damn it, that's the only color. Okay. It's black, but that's okay. Black and grey, I think is fine. I'm going to use that on you. And then, yeah, I want some sort of like athleisure type wear, which I guess makes sense because sometimes when you're running around after toddlers, it does feel like you are doing a full-on exercise. So what do we have? No, that's not right. You could just be wearing some like athletic tights in grey. No, maybe this one. Is there any shorts? Do I have shorts? Those are too small. I think that's, no, that's definitely not right. Oh, I love these pants. I've already used them on one of my Sims. It doesn't, I like the top. I don't want to change the top. I like these, but that's not right. I feel like that's not grey enough. These are cute, but not with that top. I guess these just grey tights. I use them on my grey gen Sim, so I was kind of trying to avoid it, but I think it's fine. And then shoes, definitely like sneakers. What do I have? I guess you could wear these ones that we had before, but let's switch it up. Do we have, what do we have? These ones maybe? They're a kind of grayish option. Like a greeny grey. That's great. No, I think maybe that, and we'll give you some socks. Okay, I like that because I definitely feel like, you know, she's got her sport stuff since she's maxed that career. Maybe this is like an old jersey of hers or like a team that she follows. And then just some like bike shorts to run around after the children. I like that. Okay, there we go. So there's my version of Ash where I wasn't following or trying to recreate one of Claire's styles. Yeah, this one I'm not happy with, so forget that exists. And this is her more mum outfit, and here's her face close up. I think she's super cute. I feel like she's definitely one of the cutest Sims in my opinion in Claire's series. I think she has a really cutesy face. Plus I like the alien ears as well. All right, I think I will finish off there. Obviously, once again, I still prefer Claire's Sims in her style because it was like, her series is iconic. It's like a TV show and that's how I remember the characters. So putting them in my game and putting my CC on them, they already are just wrong. It's not them. But it was still fun to do. Obviously, Claire doesn't post anymore, so it's fun seeing her characters again in my game. Her Not So Berry series is my favorite one, and I do rewatch from time to time. I had a few people comment on the last video and say that they used to watch Claire as well. So let me know if you were a Claire fan and which ones maybe of her Not So Berry series were your favorite. I had a lot of fun doing these little makeover videos, obviously just for fun. Think her Sims are iconic the way they were. They definitely were better before, but it is super fun just to play around and then plop them in my game and see how they look. If you want to watch my Not So Berry series, I am about to start Pink Generation. If you would like to follow along, I will leave the playlist linked. I am speed running, so the playlist is not super long. We don't have a lot of episodes per generation because we are on short lifespan, so we don't have the most amount of time, but I'm having a lot of fun and I am so excited to continue playing. Pink is my favorite color, so I'm hoping this is going to be my favorite generation yet. Thank you for watching this video. I would love if you subscribed if you would like to see more and interacted with the video below, and I'll see you next time.